Apa lah. Ang Pao must have money, you know.
I want to sit like that.
My name is Jared.
I'm Philip.
I am Zed.
What does Chinese New Year mean to you personally?
Family, of course.
Chinese New Year used to be not a big deal.
To me, is an excuse to me, an excuse to head back to hometown.
So I was 12 when my dad passed away. I only enjoyed Chinese New Year because it was a holiday, not because about being able to spend time with family.
My role is it's relatively simple. Usually, I'll just clean up my room.
And I also remembered I was always put on the spot to perform. But that was something that, as you grow older, you just don't want to be an entertainer,
My mom is a very strong person. So Chinese New Year, she really shouldered all by herself.
We have very little time for ourselves, especially working mums. So we look very horrible.
All my life, right, I've not moved out yet. Sometimes I do forget to even greet my parents good morning.
The moment when we started working from home, I never transitioned properly from my work to family. I kept on thinking about work throughout the whole time. And my mom is waiting for me, right? Because she hasn't talked to me for a long time. And she wanted to tell me how her day was. And I never did that in time.
My dad has always told us this, no matter what, family has to come first. Of course, when we were much younger, we don't really appreciate that. Without us realizing, suddenly everyone else has aged. And you just never know when is it counting down already.
And so that's why I had to create the boundary. Okay, it's time to put a marker and all that.
When I become a mom, I realized kids are a very core person to actually join generations together. They bond the elders and the youngs, all together, everyone.
When you stay together and having 3 other siblings, we sometimes take things for granted. Jie or LT, 我真的是很调皮，在家里讲话最大声的就是我。You guys are really accommodating to me. I know you're not saying it, so 谢谢你们。
If ever there's something I would want to tell her, it's never lose yourself. No matter what happens, 家是你的避风港。
I thank her for her resilience. Because, to bring the family together throughout 4 or 5 decades as a family is such a hard thing to do. And the fact that we still sit down, celebrate, laugh, she still reminds us that tradition is so important.